Tom Farah, Matt Moore, and wow, for the first time ever, racing, my daughter, Katie Deicher. The best appearing race car voted on by the race teams in 2019, Mr. Al Bartles. Your street stock nominees are Al Bartles, Jonathan Burbach, otherwise known as Smalls, Aaron Teeny Tiny Thompson, Jake Schaumers, and Matt Moore. The 2019 Best Appearing Car voted on this year, Smalls, Jonathan Burbach. Best Appearing Car in that secret voting by the Hornet Division is Jimmy Bjorkman, Jaden Schock, Jake Schaumers, Patrick Tickey, and Cheyenne Stanfield. The Best Appearing Car in the Hornet Division for 2019, Cheyenne Stanfield. In the hobby stocks, the nominees included Taylor Dobbs, Bill Schott, The Sledgehammer, Brandon Gallagher, Caleb Hardy, and Mark Chalet. The Best Appearing Car for 2019, it's blue and it's Taylor Dobbs. The Sportsman nominees for Best Appearing Car were the Grape Ape, Brian Hesselberg, the Silver Slingshot, Jeff Thompson, the Great Green Mellow Machine, Mandy Eckelberg, Tom Lethe, and Sam Niles. The Best Appearing Car for 2019 in the Sportsman Division is the Silver Slingshot, Jeff Thompson. And your late model nominees for Best Appearing Car in 2019, driving Susie was Jeff Partington, Justin Mulliken, Nick Panitsky, Steve Bachman, and Nick Clements. The Best Appearing Car for 2019, his wife made me change the nickname this year, Nick Clements. All right, let's bring him up. Al Bartles.
I got to say thanks for Rick at Van's Auto Salvage for giving me the van. I did the lettering. Thank you.
In the straight stocks, looking mighty dapper, Smalls, John Burbach.
You're looking quite dapper yourself.
Well, thank you.
Best appearing. I love getting this one because I take a lot of pride in the way I paint the cars for the entire team. So thank you guys for voting on me for this one, and thanks to the sponsors for putting me out there.
In the Hornet Division, Cheyenne Stanfield.
I just want to thank my dad mostly for letting me paint my car how I want to usually. He just wanted a little orange in it this year, so we did that. Yeah, I guess hand-painted cars are the way to go, but we'll see what we do next year.
In the hobby stocks, Taylor Dobbs.
I'd just like to start out and thank my sponsors for their help in the 2019 season. D&D Racing, Bernie's Equipment, Two Guys in a Dumpster, and Tri-State Auto. I got to thank my dad for painting it. He's always had a vision of how he thinks a car should be painted, and it always turns out really good. I'd just like to thank all the fellow drivers and race teams for picking me for their vote. Thanks.
For the Sportsman, Jeff Thompson.
I guess I got to thank Dave, the guys at Back 40 Wraps, Drew for laying my vinyl. It's been a while since we got this one, and thanks to my wife for letting me have a camel car finally, so thank you.
And for the late models, Nick Clements.
Thank you. I want to thank my wife and Johnny. They decided the orange. And then KO Designs, Epic Media, and my uncle Cletus. He painted it. They put the stickers on. That's about it. Thank you.
All right, congratulations. Now, we do the best appearing by two ways, through the competitors and through the fans. The competitors obviously have a little bit more insights on what it takes to maintain the car and what have you. And the voted by the fans is obviously just by a popular voter, how by color or flower or character in the car. So it's usually a little bit different and unique. But nonetheless, the fans really do notice the race cars. So these are your best appearing cars as voted on by the fans. In the minivan division, your nominees: Matt Moore, Robert Stansfield, Al Bartles, Katie Deicher, Nick Clausen. And your best appearing car as voted on by the fans in the minivans: Robert Stansfield. In the street stock division, the nominees: Dan Fry, Aaron Thompson, Scott Pataska, Matt Moore, Jake Chalmers. And the voted by fans best appearing cars in the street stocks: Jake Chalmers. In the Hornets, the nominees are Cheyenne Stansfield, Jaden Schock, Jimmy Bjorkman, John Hebner, and Jake Chalmers. Your Hornet best appearing car as voted on by the fans: Jaden Schock. In the hobby stock division, the nominees: Bill Schott, Caleb Hardy, Taylor Dobbs, Brandon Gallagher, and Jason Bolster. Your best appearing car is voted on by the fans in the hobby stocks: Brandon Gallagher. In the sportsman division, the top vote getters: Tom Lethe, Jeff Thompson, Mandy Eckelberg, Sam Niles, Brian Hesselberg. And the best appearing car is voted on by the fans in the sportsman division: Tom Lethe. In the late model division, your top vote getters: Ty Majeski, Nick Panitsky, Steve Bachman, Justin Mulliken, and Nick Clements. Your best appearing car is voted on by the fans in the late model division: Steve Bachman. Robert, come on up here. You're on fire, man.
I'd just like to thank the people that voted for me, and we'll probably put a different paint job on it next year. That'd be number 14.
All right. Jaden? Yep.
I want to thank Epic Media for making my car look the way it does, and I want to thank my dad for being my #1 supporter and always helping me. I wouldn't be half of the person I am if I didn't have him, so thank you.
He was in the bathroom? You were in the bathroom? All right. Congratulations. Do you know what you won?
No, best appearing car. I just want to thank Epic Media for the vinyl.
All right. Thank you. Brandon? You fellas don't have to be that far away. You can walk up, I promise. All right. Thank you.
I just want to thank Bobby Frisk for the design and the graphics, and thanks Genzi's, Silent Outdoors, and Adam Moore for putting all the dents in my race car.
Robin's racing. Tom?
Yeah, I felt like I was fixing a lot of stickers this year, but if anyone needs some next year, let me know.
Steve Bachman.
I want to thank my dad for the 650 coats of wax. I did the vinyl if anybody needs anything. That's a cool throwback to my old go-kart back in 07 and 08. I'll bring it back my rookie year in a late model. It's pretty cool. Thank you.
All right, next up is our Novelty Division champions. Novelty Division, all about having fun at the racetrack. Drivers can earn novelty points in a variety of ways. They include the hobby stocks, Hornet street stocks, and they all competed for trophies in 2019. Of course, the driver earning the most novelty points every year is the champion. We'd like to bring up your 2019 novelty event champion. Chuck says he's on fire. He is. Rob Stanfield. How he's taking pictures. Now, Rob's a man of the word, so I think he only has about 2 left in the tank. Novelty champion.
Yeah, it's nice to be up here again. I got 3 of them now. I would have had 4, but John Hebner beat me out last year by 1 point. I'm going to get it next year, though. Thanks.
Yes, thank you for asking. We're going to do some unique and different novelty events in 2020, but we'll see if you can capture another trophy after that. So we'll see how it goes, but it'll be a lot of fun for 2020. All right, our next award is the Race Team Social Media Award. Of course, social media, quite popular nowadays. It's got its ugly side, as we've seen that. But is there always the positive side and the good side, or the true meaning of what it's all about, other than being negative out there? So the racing, we decided to give an award for the Race Team Social Media. It goes out to driver or team that did an outstanding job, whether promoting themselves, the racetracks, on all the different social medias, the Facebook, Twitter, email, whatever. It goes on, Instagram. And it gives their fans and their sponsors updates and results and as frequently as possible. So they're interactive with the people in the grandstands as well as people that support them. So we would like to offer an award for it. The nominees for the Social Media Award for 2019, No Limits Motorsports, Eckelberg Racing, Thompson Racing, Henderson Motorsports, and Lethe Racing. The Race Team Social Media Award 2019 winner, No Limits Motorsports. It's very important to, again, keep your fans up to date with good, positive information. And these guys do a heck of a job, and we're proud to have them part of our racing facility. There's only 1 trophy. You have to break it up or something. They split it up. I don't know. All right, who's going to speak? Go figure.
Okay. Apparently I have to speak. This is a huge surprise. We do what we can on social media to promote the track and promote everybody out there and try to keep it positive. We got to thank the sponsors and everybody for even having us out there, and we definitely got to say thanks Steve for keeping us on the track every day. Thank you.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on the problems in your life that really actually matter. Like figuring out which remote turns the TV on, or the smell in the vegetable crisper that in no way can be vegetables, or finding your phone when you leave it on vibrate. Whatever you're worrying about, it won't be this. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Second place for the 2019 Street Stocks, John Smalls Burbach. And the champion, that was one hard car to catch, the 2019 Auto Value Street Stock champion, Jake Schammers. Come on up, Mr. Leach.
Oh, it was a hard year. Had a couple fires. Kind of scary, actually, but it worked out. We had it run the next day. Yeah. Well, I want to thank my girlfriend Elizabeth, my mom, my brother, Auto Center Towing, my grandparents, CB Shop, Roy and Deb, and probably a couple others I'm missing. But had a great year. Hope to have some more next year.
It's good to see both the Leash brothers and Wendy on the same track at the same time this year. I thought that was kind of a neat family thing with the Street Stocks. Second place this year, John Burbach.
Thank you, Deicher. I'm almost out of words. Thank the sponsors again, Boondocks Repair, Epic Media. They keep us on the track all the time, keep the cars looking good, give us some place to work on them when things break, like my exhaust fell off 3 times and my teammate sliding into me, so that was always fun. But it was another great year, and we'll see you all out there next year.
Your 2019 Street Stock Champion, Jake Schummers.
Thanks, Dan. First off, I just want to thank the entire Crosse Speedway staff for everything they do to keep the track going all these years. Just want to thank my parents. My mom has been my biggest supporter from day one, and my dad has always helped me with the cars on and off the track. Congratulations, Mark, on your Hornet Championship and the entire Hornet class. It was really fun. Congratulations to Jonathan and Zach on your second and third. I've always wanted to race in the street stock division. It always looked fun. And there was only one car that I wanted, and that was the Acura CL. And I finally found one in Milwaukee. And I want to thank my dad for coming with me to go get it. It was kind of a shady situation. That's what you run into those type of cars sometimes, but it worked out. I mean, it's illegal now, but the car is, but it was definitely worth it. So thanks, and enjoy the night.
Was the VIN number cut out of it?
At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters.
That did some type of accomplishment in 2019 that needs to be recognized. Whether it's, who knows, whatever, because so much can happen throughout the racing season. Overcoming a crash or personal challenges. There's so much, and when you get out there and put it all on the racetrack every Saturday night, it's a great feeling for the fans, great feeling for the competitors, and we feel it needs to be rewarded. Your minivan nominees for the outstanding performance: Robert Stansfield, Al Bartles, Jonathan Burbach, Katie Deicher, and Matt Moore. Your top vote getter for the outstanding performance award in the minivans: Robert Stansfield. Street stock nominees: Matt Moore, Aaron Thompson, Jonathan Burbach, Jake Schummers, and Al Bartles. Your street stock outstanding performance award, they said it in the back, Al Bartles. Hornet Division, your top vote getters: Mark Bornitz, Christopher Berg, Cheyenne Stansfield, Jaden Schock, and Jimmy Bjorkman. Your outstanding performance award for the Hornets: Christopher Berg. Hobby stock nominees: Jason Bolster, Mark Chalet, Thomas Farah, Brandon Gallagher, and Caleb Hardy. Your outstanding performance award in the Hobby stock division: Caleb Hardy. Your Sportsman Division Outstanding Performance Award nominees: Sam Niles, Chris Screedy, Tom Lethe, Jeff Thompson, Chris Weber. And your Outstanding Performance Award in the Sportsman Division: Tom Lethe. In the Late Model Division, your top vote getters: Steve Bachman, Nick Panitsky, Nick Murgic, Justin Mulliken, Steve Carlson. And your late model outstanding performance award goes to Steve Bachman. Robert, come on up here, brother. Table's getting full back there.
I'd just like to thanks being nominated. And I'd like to thanks for being nominated. Thank you.
Al Bartles. You're on fire too, brother.
Yeah. Again, I got to thank Rick for Advantage. He gave me the car too, and I love racing with these street stocks. I might be old, but I sure love racing with these young guys. Thank you.
The king of the quarter mile, Al Bartles. Yeah, Hornet, Christopher, come on up, brother.
I guess when you start in the back all year and you work your way to the front, it's outstanding. Hey, thank you.
You know, racing is make it tough. It makes it tough. All right, Caleb Hardy, your hobby stocks.
For this one, I'd just like to thank Andy and Adam Moore and my brother Jordan Myers for keeping me going every weekend.
Tom Lethe, sportsman.
I just want to say thanks to everyone that voted. Thanks.
Is it your birthday, Tom? At midnight, all right. Steve Bachman, late model.
I'm just honored to be on that list racing these guys. I got to thank Toby, Chris, and Craig, and all them guys at CNC Motorsports. There's the reason why that car turns as well as it does. Thank you.
See if Andrea and Tim are here. If they are, ask them to step outside. Vance if they're here.
Okay. Andre and Tim, are you guys here from Ants Complete Pest Control? If you are, we'd sure like you to step up as we send our congratulations out for your sponsorship of the Hornet Division. Real quickly, if you have a black Buick Lucerne CX 1402BD, your hazards around in the parking lot. I don't know if you're getting an early jump on leaving, but Buick Lucerne CX 140.
Want to keep your employees happy? Buy them all lunch. Hi, Jerry here at Big Boar Barbecue. We cater lunches all the time for businesses big and small, 10 to 500. We can handle it. Give us a call and we'll help you figure out a great menu. Let's face it, good people are hard to find, so we can help you keep the ones you got. My grandpa used to say, you want to keep someone happy? Feed them barbecue. Big Boar Barbecue, Highway 16 West Salem.
Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
And online at BigBoarBBQ.com.
2019. Third place for the Ants Complete Pest Control Hornets, it was Cheyenne Stanfield. Second place, former Hornet track champion, Chris Thunderberg. Probably one of the oldest, ugliest, beat-up Hornet cars that we've had in the division. I think he said it's 13 years he's had it out there. Just pulled it out of the weeds to start this year. Your champion is Mark Bornitz. Cheyenne Stanfield, third place.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with thanking my parents because my mom babysits for me every Saturday. And obviously, my dad helps work on the car. I shouldn't say helps because he does most of it. And thank my boyfriend, Nick, because he shows up every weekend to watch me. And he kind of calms me down when I come out from a race kind of angry. My sponsors are Hotline Freight, Mergix Automotive, Sears of Sparta, Michael's Truck Equipment, and Silent Outdoors. And congratulations, Mark, and then also congratulations to Chris. It came down to fast with 1 point, but it was a close race.
Second place, Chris Thunderberg.
What's up, brother, man?
Well, I'd like to congratulate Mark on his championship. We battled. It was a hell of a run, man. I got to thank my sponsors. You know, they're the ones that make us do this. If I didn't have them, I probably couldn't do it. I got to thank my brother for working on this thing. I won a couple of features in the beginning, and I thought this was going to be a good year. Then we hit a cone race. Guess I won that. That's the only thing I won. I didn't win a heat race. Tried. Got wrecked a couple times. It's all right. We fixed it. Came back, battled. Mark had the faster car. It is what it is, you know. Good.
And your champion, was I wrong in the description? A little bit. Mark Bornitz.
So just to clarify, it's 15 years on this car. Okay. So if anybody needs to use a bathroom break, probably now's the time. First off, I just want to say thanks to Chuck, Dave, Dan, the whole crew at the Crosse Speedway. Thank you guys for giving us a place to play on the weekend. I want to say thanks to my mom. She's been supporting me all throughout my career of racing here. My wife, she always puts up with all the long nights in the shop, and there's quite a few of those this year, and as Chris alluded to, there was a lot of wrecked equipment this year and throughout the division. I want to say congrats to Chris, Cheyenne, Jimmy. You guys all gave a good run this year. Every one of us have had bad nights, and a few of us had basically one worse night than the other. All came right down to fest. Any one of the four of us could have won at the end. So I was just lucky enough to have a halfway decent night that night. I want to say thanks to Garrett and Patrick Tickey. Those of you that have been watching the division, Garrett's got probably the fastest car in the division for the last few years. He let 5 of us run it this year. And that is the only feature win I had this year was running his car. I couldn't even do it with my own. So it was thanks to Garrett for letting me run it. Thanks to Patrick for helping me out all year trying to get mine handling a little bit better, kind of like that car. Thanks to my brother for coming out for Oktoberfest. My dad wasn't able to make it, so my brother was able to help me out the last night, get things done when we had some issues. I want to say thanks to my dad, last but not least. He's been doing this for all the years that I've been doing it. He's been keeping this old wreck running. 15 years is nothing to sneeze at for one of these cars. And after 15 years, I finally had to replace the engine right before Fest. So it was pretty cool that he was able to help me out in the garage get that done literally like the week before. So get her done, and it's just good enough to finish this out. So thanks to him. Thanks.
One, two, three, four. 5 meats on the Little Caesars 5-meat feast. A large pizza with pepperoni and sausage and ham and beef and bacon for just $9. Try our convenient app and Pizza Portal pickup.
Pizza. An outstanding job away from the track during the 2019 season. More and more teams are participating in community events throughout the area, and it is more than appreciated. But the community award goes to these teams or the team. They go out of the way to participate in these charity events, parades, car shows, events for their sponsor, and the list goes on. We have a co-winner again this year for the community award. The Henderson Motorsports would be one with their awesome Christmas deal they do with you, Dan. Congratulations to them. And the other one, awesome job through the social media, and that is Eckelberg Racing. He's in a table all the way in the back, but he's coming up this way. It does go a long way being engaged with the community, whether it's your neighbors or sponsors or whatever, and we appreciate the effort all teams put in. Jonathan?
All right, yeah, we at Eckelberg Racing enjoy getting out in the community, being in the parades. Where we've been really involved in Special Day for Special People the last how many years? Billy Doc Niles got us hooked up with that, which we appreciate doing. And so we, as well as being engaged on social media, we do what we can to try and promote the track and our team in a positive way, as well as our sponsors. So thank you to our crew, Scotty. Of course, my dad, Kurt, and him and Justin put a lot of time in on all of the cars every week. We've got Elby and my wife, Amy, our mom, Kim, making the cars look good with her vinyl business, Speedy Graphics. And then we've got Justin and Mandy behind me. Anything else? Good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, time for our Budweiser Dash Champions. The award recognizes the effort the teams put in during the time trials for the late model and sportsman divisions and during the heat races for the hobby stocks. The Dash has its own separate point system. It honors its own champions. And at this time, if we have anybody here from Budweiser, we would like them to head to the photo area because we want to make sure our Dash champions are taking pictures with the sponsor, Budweiser, that's been on board for several years now. 2019 Auto Value Hobby Stocks Budweiser Dash Champion is
Yeah, I just got to thank everyone for coming here tonight. Definitely got to thank all the people that make this car as fast as it is every week. Race Tech Chassis, John Scott Race Engines, everyone that helps me at the shop, Jeff Thompson, Henry